Hello gamers and welcome to the final of the Steel Division 2 Rookie Tournament December 21 organized by Herr Robert. And the combatants are Matoosh on the left hand side playing with 12th SS-Panzer Hitlerjugend on balanced income, and on the right hand side nodeCommander with Panzerdivision Tatra and Maverick income. As you can see, this is not a 1v1 map. It was possible to play on different maps, and this is Narratch Lake. But before the battle starts, let's take a look at the divisions. Okay, here we can see Matoosh's division, 12th SS Panzer Hitlerjugend. And yeah, it's a Panzer division, quite suitable for such a large map, I think. And he fields 30 Panzers in total, lots of Panzer IVs, but then also Panthers in abundance, and also a card of Tigers. He has one card of heavy machine guns, commander unit, a Grille, very good anti-infantry unit, quite some flak in A and B phase, none in C phase, so he didn't use this one activation spot. Obviously some artillery. This SK-18 or SK-18 105mm is one of the best counter battery artillery pieces in the game. And then not much with regards to Air Force. Some fighters, 2 bombers or fighter bombers, heavy fighter bombers. And his infantry tab is not that large, it's only 71 units. He used lots of points here, I think. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, that's 4 activation points here. But lots of the units have the fanatical trait, so they won't surrender. And obviously there are some good lightly armored recon vehicles as well. So quite the force to be reckoned with. Not super much in C phase, to be honest, and I'm a bit surprised that the SK-18 is only in C phase. Yeah, but he's got the leichte Feldhaubitze as well, so let's see how he will fare with that. So the other German division participating in the battle is nodeCommander's Panzer-Division Tatra. It's a really good division. It lacks AA a bit. It's a free division introduced by the recent Lucky 13 DLC. Very versatile. So he's got a Spätrupp, which he didn't bring in a special vehicle. You can bring them in. Oh no, you can't. I think you can bring the Aufklärer. Yeah, you can bring the Aufklärer in SPWs. So not sure what the reasoning is here. Yeah, and Spätrupp and Aufklärungspanzer, it's a Panzer 3. He's got only one disheartened unit. It's the Volkssturm with a bazooka, so they're actually pretty good. Or Panzerfaust rather. Yeah, lots of AT capabilities here. Then he's got the Pioneers MG26, only single vetted, but he relies on leader units as well for his push, I presume. There's no commander though, so they will get double vetted at best. Then in the tank tab, this is a very cute and effective tank, in particular to support the infantry. The Panzer III is very decent, and then Stück and Tigers. The Stück 3 is a fantastic anti-infantry vehicle. It's got quite the bang. It also has 4 heat shells, so with 100mm penetration, so you can take out the odd tank as well. 8 damage, 20% chance to hit, so you've got a chance. One card of machine guns only, but Feldjägers to support the Volkssturm, so that they lose the debuff basically, because they've got the discipline trait. And it's a really cool unit because they've got the sniper rifle, and they know how to defend themselves when they get engaged in close quarter combat. And here in the anti-tank tab we see the Jagdpanzer in A phase, very early call. the Jagdpanzer 38, which is kind of like a Czech thing. But we don't see the Jagdpanzer 4, which is one of my favorite units in the game. Pak 40 in B phase, the ZIS 3, Marder's in A phase, and then this really nice little Pak will probably help him quite a bit. He's bringing the Panzer, the PZB anti-tank rifle guys. My guess is that he will do some, he will try to snipe some transports and play them aggressively, because otherwise they are rather useless. And he brings both the Panzerwerfer and the Wurfrahmen. It will be interesting for me in particular to see, because I'm not sure if I like these units or not. They're very good for suppressing, but they obviously cost a lot of ammunition. The ME-410 is quite good, and he's got a heavy fighter bomber here, or a heavy fighter, super slow. I think he will use it for close air support. And then this one is unarmored, but it's got Recon, so he can actually not use the radio of it, but he can scout, you know, where he needs to push. So let's head to the battle. Okay, here we are back on Narratch Lake. Yeah, that's the lake, I guess. And yeah, nodeCommander here on the right hand side, Panzerdivision Tatra with Maverick income. Left hand side, Third SS Panzerdivision played by Matoosh. I'm not super familiar with this map because I mainly play 1v1. So I haven't played this map competitively at all. And I can't give you, you know, lots of hints, you know, where to put your units or something like that. But as we can see here, nodeCommander with Panzerdivision Tatra, he's got the Volkssturm units, so he can field quite a few men. And yeah, and the focus of Matoosh is here, kind of in the center. I think he wants to take control of the town with some infantry, not super much infantry to be honest. And I think that's a good call, because if he takes this town, he's got a strong position, and it will be difficult for him to take the town against Panzerdivision Tatra, because they've got, theoretically, he doesn't know what he brings to the battlefield, but he's got more infantry. But then again, this is high quality infantry here with a fanatical trait, so we shall see how that goes. Yeah, and they should start rolling any moment, I think. We can't yet see the orders they've been given, but you can see the players really want to fight a good battle. The unit placement, you know, the individual units to the front, and here we go. And there's this expected PZB rush also here. And here on three fronts. I think it'll be most interesting to see over here. Let's see a little bit how they deploy, if we can. Yeah, quite offensive here on the right hand side by nodeCommander. Yeah, and he really wants to, Matoosh really wants to take the town. Here they roll to the battlefield. This might be the screenshot. Let me open this. Here you can see 13 flags for each, because it's a larger map. Okay, will there be shenanigans here? No. Ooh, no. Oh yes, this Opel Blitz went down. And the PZB is only 5 points, and it took down a good unit, presumably, and damaged the transmission. So, no, that was the Pak. So it was worth it rushing forward with them. Let me turn down the volume a little bit, I think. Okay. Down here we've got fanatical units fighting against the Volkssturm. The Fieldjäger with its discipline trait, prevent them from getting more suppression damage because the debuff is kind of negated. But they won't stand a chance. But the Stück 3 is here as well. Good placement actually, because all these units were in the radius, but this one covering the road. This is kind of very safe here, nothing will go through. And there's some good fight going on here. And nodeCommander is pushing forwards. He's got this hill. It's a 14-12 lead for the Maverick player. He's only got a tiny income advantage of 10 points in A phase. And after 2 minutes, this is like kind of no advantage yet. These PZBs, I don't think they did any good. That's the problem with the PZBs. They might not help at all, and you might be lacking in infantry somewhere. But I think because of this lorry that got destroyed here, it was actually worth it. And we will see details later in the after action report. The Stück 3 here in a precarious situation if one of these units had AT capabilities, but they don't. And that's why he's bringing a Panzer 4 to deal with that threat. And basically the Stück prevents the superior units from taking and controlling this town. This is a really good unit composition here by nodeCommander. Yeah, and another unit that can't kill the Stück 3. Reinforcements are coming in. The town is controlled by nodeCommander as well, at least the flag is. The attempt to take the flag failed. The hill is controlled by nodeCommander as well. Some units are lurking here in the forest, including a good Panzerschreck unit with 500 meter range. So as you can see, this will shoot at anything that's on the road and kill it. The Marder 3 also lurking here, covering the road. This one is, yeah, covering only this road a little bit. It could move forward any time though, if need be. It's kind of in cover here. Yeah, and with the HMGs, I mean, nodeCommander seems to be knowing pretty well where he needs to place his units. Oh, and even this flag got snatched by nodeCommander. But Matoosh is on balanced income, which means he needs to take back some flags, prevent the double tick. Yeah, but this is a huge loss of units here. Are they throwing their satchel at the Stück? No. Panzer 3s are lurking here as well. And Matoosh decided to take back this hill. And that's actually a good idea. It will also open the space to attack the town and cover the roads that lead to the town. It's good how he has the close quarter combat units here. Also the support of the SDKFZ for suppression. Now Panzerschreck moving forward. Good use of the smoke. But here we go, Panzerschreck. Good range, 500 meters. Easily killing off the SDKFZ. Oh, when we see the Panzerwerfer, this is going to be interesting. I think we can potentially even expect a push here. Or is he going to use it defensively on the hill? But where are these guys going? Possibly here. Okay, they go here first. Then he will shoot. And then he will move in his infantry. That's my guess. The cute tanks are coming in. They're actually quite cost efficient. Now it's all 3 Stück 3s are here. Presumably, nodeCommander even anticipated that he would face tanks here, and one goes down. One of these is 75 points, and this is only 35. But it's only one tank left. 4 heat shells still, and this one also 4 heat shells. Very, very good units. But there it goes down. No chance against a direct hit. But still he's controlling this town. The Panzer IV is going here to secure this. And the Panzerschreck is coming as well. Very offensive placement. And the Flammenwerfers will be too late to the party. Yeah, the Panzerschreck will be able to hold off anything that comes here if he takes that forest. Up here in the north, battle's ongoing, and there was actually an attack here. All the units are pinned down. It would appear that that he Q-moved them, nodeCommander Q-moved them. If he had given the move order to one of the units, the other units might have surrendered. And there's no reloading. Okay, so they've got another shot in them. And very good unit placement here, and very, very good micro, because he's actually positioning it in the forest. Let me actually take a screenshot of this for the channel, and I will hide the HUD in a because I think it does not matter that you see the time, because you see the timestamp anyway in the YouTube video, so you know how long the battle was. Panzer goes down. It was the second Panzer IV. It goes down to the Stück. Very nice kill here. But nodeCommander could not take this hill. Matoosh is moving forward some MG42s, but he is clearly lacking some AT capabilities. Oh, and there's a mortar coming in. It's looking a bit dire there in the south. Now the Panzer 38s are actually helping out on the hill. There's still a flamethrower. This unit is pinned down. It could be withdrawn. And yeah, the lack of AT capabilities is a huge problem for Matoosh, but there is something that can deal with tanks, and it's a Panther D. First cat arriving on the scene, but it doesn't get that super good lines of sight. I mean, this is just, you know, preventing something coming through here, maybe if it's slow enough. No movement here, but the town will probably go down. He's now breaking through, but there's an SPW opening fire. Oh, and there's a puck. No, it's the Grille. The heat shells by the Grille. No, it's only HE. Only HE. 150 mil though. And the SPW went down. Loader killed by the puck 40. And yeah, good to withdraw them, but they go down anyway. But there's still one tank securing this, so that's actually good, well played. And these two guys will try to prevent anything from coming into this green forest. And very unfortunate for... Oh no, it's... I think this might have been snatched for a moment because it was 16 right now. We can see the first ME410B 2, and it attacked the Puck 40. Lots of tiny tanks coming in here as well. Oh, and finally some AT infantry units. A flak now as well, as a response to the Messerschmitt. Now these mortars shall presumably help to possibly even take this town. Opel Blitz arrived, resupplying the Panzerwerfer. I will try to not miss a shot of the Panzerwerfer. Nothing happening here. And here's the push. The Sturmpioneer moving forward just now. The second one. So it'll be Sturmpioneer against Sturmpioneer Hitlerjugend. 25 points. Difference is these are fanatical, these are not. Price is the same. But there's a Pioneer as well, so I think that Matoosh can hold this flag. 14-12, so Matoosh managed to stabilize the situation. Here's the Flak 36 now shooting at the Messerschmitt. The tiny tank goes down to the Panther. Oh, and the Panther goes down. I think it went down to the Panzerschreck. Ooh, and the replacement Panther is coming in. It's very, very risky. Look at the burning coffin of steel. It was so close to the houses. And houses he didn't control, so there was a high risk. I mean, look at the distance. You know, 500 meters from this house, easy to shoot with a Panzerschreck. Okay, the Pack went down in the meantime to the Messerschmitt as well, I presume. Now the mortars start firing. They're going for the hill. He wants to take this flag back. And the Wurfrahmen has arrived as well. We will see some fireworks in a moment. Fireworks in Germany were it was prohibited to sell them. So I get some firework here now in a moment. Mortars super effective pinning down the units. Now he needs to push a bit. No. Well, he might have gotten hit. And there's still the Pak 40. He's got the flag, that's all he needs here. Panzer Grenadiers are ready for action. And oh, the Wurfrahmen is charging up. It's gonna go for this house. It's only one flamethrower, so it's a kind of a bit of a waste of there we go. A waste of ammunition, but it will secure him this street. Already pinned down. Might even go down. Yeah, down it goes. Frontline moved. Volkssturm is a bit panicked now as well. These guys got a bit suppressed as well. It's moving forward. Yeah, he made his own units fall back, but the Panzer is here. And the Panzer 3 shooting at the Grille. He should be able to take it out. The Panzer 4 has no line of sight. It's very unfortunate for Matoosh. And there come the reinforcements. I just wonder... Okay, and now the Panzerwerfer is shooting at this position, which is basically now the tank only, which can take out the Panzer 3. Now here's the counter push against the expected push. Yeah, some units here now, but yeah, he moved forward a little bit, solidified his position in the town. The Panzer goes down to the Panzerwerfer, actually really good. Now, he spotted the Pack somehow, or knows that it's there, still from before. Some more artillery fire. But it's 13-13. With Matoosh taking this flag. It's a good push, but the Panther in the town is risky. Even the Volkssturm could take it out. Oh, and the Panzer Grenadier. Oh, and another Panther D goes down in the city fight. The strength of the Panthers is theoretically, I'm no expert, but theoretically is to take advantage of the 2-kilometer range, because considering their price, they are too squishy in town. So I don't know why he was pushing so hard with 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers is a bit too much. 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 2 kilometers is a with his Panthers here, because he could potentially, this is kind of the road you could possibly take with a Panther, covering this area, going forward, and then attack the town from here, get a good shooting angles, possibly even push through here, cover this. Alternatively, this is also more like Panther territory if you accompany it with infantry to secure the forests, because there's a Panzerschreck. Yeah, and now another Flak 36. The Flak 36 is good for killing, so I wonder why he did not bring in A phase he already had the 88mm Flak. They dish out more suppression, but it's 13-13, and Matoosh is the balanced player, and nodeCommander might be in trouble, because he will lose his income advantage, or his advantage concerning the tick, in 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes. Lots of fighting going on. This is kind of like the decisive hill, a little bit. This Panzer 38 is still here. I think that the mortars are doing a fantastic job for nodeCommander. They kind of secure him, to always retake this hill at minimal cost. Lots of infantry now moving in with the Panzer Grenadier MG26, and I think they've got double LMG. Yeah. No automatic rifle even, so they can shoot also below 100 meters. And they've got heat shells, so fantastic unit, I think. Pucks are coming in, but still only one Flak. I wonder why he did not bring one of his 88mm Flaks, which could serve as which is a dual purpose gun. Oh, now this 3 facing off against the Panzer 4. Panzer 4, oh, the retreat order came a bit too late. And this is not looking good here for Matoosh in this town, and we are back to a 15-11 lead. Now a heavy bomber. There's no AA whatsoever. And he manages to take out the this 3, and there comes the response. There's the AA. There's also now this heavy bomber, but look at this. The speed of this fighter bomber is... wait. Okay, I can't click it because it's withdrawn already. But this is only 520. This is like a pointless plane when it comes to air-to-air combat. And yeah, nodeCommander taking no chances. He is bringing 2 Flaks at the same time. Tank goes down here. I think it was a Panzer 4 by Matoosh. This is like a tank grinder here. Another ME 410 heading towards the Grille. Flak shooting now. Yeah, too much suppression by the Flak 36. Now the first Tiger for Panzerdivision Tatra. Nothing happening here. Another Hitlerjugend Pioneer goes down, and this one might actually, well, yeah, it took out the Sturmpioneer. Good micro, because I think the Panzergren was a bit closer, and he will be able to take him out, I think. It's without outside shooting range, it's reloading, but he will be able to take it out. Oh, the Feldjäger is opening fire now. That's very unfortunate for Matoosh. Now in the south, some more Panzer Grenadiers. And another Panzer 4. Yeah, this yeah, it's I think Matoosh is a bit in a tough spot right now, because nodeCommander managed to use his Maverick income to double tick a lot. I think 15 is possible. Is 15 double tick? No, it should be 16 presumably, because of the size of the map. I am actually not sure, but I think it might be 16. So still good hopes for Matoosh here, as more Panzer Grenadiers arrive at the scene. But they do not have AT capabilities. And they don't even sit in houses. And here you can also see why I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the Wurfraum and stuff. It secured the town now, but it took quite some time and effort. And we're already quite long in the game, but it secured the town. He moved forward. I think this is just outside range. Yeah, just about. Now a tank would be helpful here. Lots of smoke that came from the mortar, so that's actually really good. A really good push here. Plane to the rescue. It might go down. Very nice skin. No. A bomb run, unsuccessful. Now Matoosh wants to apply some pressure in the center, but there's no tank support. But he managed to take back the town in the south. Now there's a leader unit. (13-13). Very well played by Matoosh to take that back. Now the Tiger is fighting off against a Panther, possibly. No, the Panther shooting at the Panzergram. So nodeCommander knows that there's a Panther. There's the Tiger. Oh, it's showing its sight. But the Panther is behind the hill. Okay, now he's moving forward, trying to seize the opportunity. But unfortunately shooting at something else, at the Panzergram instead of the Tiger. Maybe he's speculating that the Tiger will move forward anyway. It should be within range, within line of sight now, but the Tiger is shooting first. Oh, the Panther doesn't penetrate really. The Tiger is also double vetted, the Panther ain't. Panther goes down. There's some infantry which he could use to support this push. Nice little push here, or attack here in the north. One marder went down. And we see the Wurfrahmen in action again. Or is it the Panzerwerfer? It's the Panzerwerfer? Yes. Against the AA. The AA... Oh, no direct hit yet? Okay, that was a good hit, and there's another one right afterwards. The AA goes down. Oh, the Tiger will have some fun. Oh. No, unloaded on time. It's 14-12 for nodeCommander. And Matoosh has the income advantage. It's actually looking good for the 12th SS. So Recon plane. Okay, lots of Panzer 3s now. This needs reinforcement actually, more ammunition. Yeah, and there's a move here, but the HMG will easily stop them all, I believe. But he's got the mortar now. So now he knows that there's an HMG. So he will shoot at it. Yeah. I mean, it might have been possible to, because it's very likely that there's something in the green forest, to smoke it first and then move forwards. Because now these guys are suppressed and some models have dropped. This is down to 1 model. Okay, now it's down to 0 models. So quite the loss as well. Yeah. Will it be enough, the 1 mortar? No. And all the time, lots of vision here for nodeCommander. Yeah, and they all went down. 1 Panther here instead of in the city would have been great. There's a Panther now on the hill. And no push in the north. Panther push here in the north might have succeeded as well. And I think nodeCommander knows that. And brings a puck here. Or does he? Yeah, he does. That's a replacement for the Marder. Another bomb run. That's a good idea actually. It's one of only 2 heavy fighter bombers. Did he hit his own unit here? Not sure. Now, actually, finally, for Matoosh, the MG42 got pinned down, and there's the smoke. Possibly ran out of. No, there's still some HE shells. The smoke first would have been great, but obviously both players are under heavy stress, and this is a final. Game 1 of the rookie tournament, December 21, final organized by Herr Robert. So thanks a lot for all the management of the tournament. Now Panzer grants are coming in as usual. But the problem is that there are Aufklärungspanzers, and it's 3 of them. It will be interesting to see if they can defeat the Panzer IV, and at the same time there's a push here. Okay, one shot, suppression. Ooh, the driver got killed, but that's not too bad. 1 Aufklärungspanzer destroyed. Next shot is for the kill. Oh yeah, armor cracked. Very unfortunate. And this is only a 50-point unit compared to the 75 here. Now this puck is shooting like hell. Unfortunately, with the APCR shells, you can manually deactivate certain ammunition, and you would not need, this is 70mm front armor, and this has a penetration of 145, and even if it scales down, with the distance a bit, it should easily be able to penetrate. Yeah. So that's a bit unfortunate. But nodeCommander took back this town. Nothing happening here, but a good defense here. He's bolstering up this location now with this 3-gun. Unfortunately, this push was not supported by a tank. I do not know why. Because tanks are coming in here to the town again. I do not know why. Oh my god. If this tank continues on its route, it will get taken out by the Panzer Grenadier. Let's follow this tank into doom. Okay, luckily the tank stopped. That would have hurt so much. Yeah, very good. Pooh. Because it was... Yeah, but I think the reason is that, and that's something you need to pay attention to, I don't always do. He gave the order for the unit to go here, so it's usually like a fast attack move, I think, that they perform. And obviously it's faster for the tank to go this way than across the country, so that's why this was the pathing. So luckily Matoosh noticed just on time, because, I mean, consider this, 150 points. And the Panzer and the Pack took out the Aufklärungspanzer 3s as well, so that's good for him as well. Another bomb run, but within reach of the flak, so falling back. This would be a good moment to call artillery. The plane goes down, it's only one of two. Oh, and it crashes into its own unit. Oh, that's very painful. A direct hit. That's very unfortunate. And this push kind of got stopped. There's now this 3-gun, there's a Stück 3, a Pack and the Spätrupp, so yeah, end of the story for taking this flag. There is the mortar now firing at the flak. Still got some HE shells, so... But the flak is not fully suppressed yet. And it is going to take a shot, but he's withdrawing. Will it be enough? No. It was not. Another dead tank in this town. Yeah, well, I think it kind of was a town. More mortar action going up here in the north. Yeah, and that's where the AA was as well. Now, there's some units here, and I think nodeCommander is preparing another attack with his Wurfran. Still, nothing happening here. There's no push here. These units plus a Panther here in the north could have potentially secured these two flags, plus cut off reinforcements here, or made it difficult to reinforce. I mean, look at this. Some units possibly up in the forest. I mean, obviously nodeCommander would have responded, but still, would have been potentially better than losing Panthers in the town. But it's easier said than done. Backseat gaming and stuff. There is the SK-18 way into sea phase. He knows he needs to take out this flak and the flak feeling as well, because the flak feeling will be dishing out damage against the infantry as well. But with the balance advantage, he's got good chances to start ticking nodeCommander if he has enough units, because I think he's lost a ton. Just consider the units lost here, like 4 or 5 out of his, I think, 70 or 71 infantry units. That's quite a lot. Lots of units were lost here as well. There's another one going down. So I think he will run out of infantry, and if he runs out of infantry, I don't see him taking back any of the towns. Well, he doesn't need to take back this one, but really difficult spot here. Interesting that nodeCommander decided to not bring out any AA in the north. But obviously, once you bring out your AA and the enemy brings an artillery piece and your AA gets taken out, then it's your loss. And there's not a lot of airplay anyway. Now the Panther in a decent position, but it's defending rather than attacking. And again, these guys, they just don't have AT capabilities. They have nothing against the Stück 3. I think this is a huge problem in this game for Matoosh, in my amateurish opinion. The lack of AT capability for the infantry. And since Panzer divisions, or since tank play is currently not really the meta, in particular not with the big cats, it's an interesting call to play with this particular division. Maybe because of the fanatical traits, which is really good in those town fights, but not if you don't have any AT. Now the Pak 37 might go down. This will be an interesting fight. No, Panzer 4 goes down, and here goes this push. And the Panther comes. It's on its way, it's just too late. The two of them together could have taken that out. SK-18 not doing anything. I don't know if he set it to counter battery maybe. Problem is you can't counter battery mortars. Oh, a Panzer 4 went down too. Possibly this guy here. Yeah, there was a lack of infantry support here. And after all, infantry, wins you the war. It's like in real life. Another Panther, two Panthers, double Panther here in the south. He wants to brute force his way through this, compound or farm or whatever that is. Farm. And the two forests. But there's also a Panzergren lurking here with AT capabilities that could be brought into action. Another Flak 41 coming. Triple Flak here in the kind of center now. But this one is also to shoot at anything that comes up here. This will make it so much harder to push here, if not impossible. And yeah, the mortar is having fun here. This very good play. I think he's just target shooting, killing here a Panzergren, suppressing the other. The Panzer here, Panzer 4 in the forest fight against the Stück 3, which stands a chance at close range. Yeah, 135mm Stück 3 medium tank. And now the Panzerwerfer shooting at this location as well, even taking out a unit, pinning down the others, dropping models left and right. He's moving forward to maybe, oh, it was a Q move again. If he had just moved them, he would have surrendered all three of them. And now Matoosh gave the order to fall back. That's a good call. But Matoosh, despite his income, is being ticked. 15-11. Yeah, and all these Panthers went down here. Look at that. Did they go? Yeah, they went down to the mother also with the APCR shells activated here. But that's good against 130mm. Yeah, 190. Yeah, well, at this distance possibly better with APCR turned on. The SK-18 is shooting. There's another SK-18 shooting at the location of the Wurfrahmen, and I think the Wurfrahmen went down. There it is, burned out. But it's too late. I think it's too late. 3 SK now shooting at the flak. I think he would have needed the SK-18 before. The SK-18 is a really good artillery piece. He's got a leader here as well. So they might be, okay, might even be within radio range, but there's the surrender by Matoosh. I think he couldn't use his income advantage because of the kind of unit composition of his deck. And he lost too many units, I think. Let's take a look at the stats in a second. And 41 minutes, there's a 50 minutes time limit in this tournament in December. So there was, and after 50 minutes you have to surrender. If you have less, if you have bled more than the opponent, which was the case, so yeah. And look at the KD, it's 2,000 more kills for nodeCommander. Very good game by both players. I think Matoosh would have needed to be more careful with his Panzers. I think that cost him too many points. And yeah, the chronology, is there any like victim? Okay, he took out one Panzergren. Yeah, the cheesy stuff only took out one Panzergren. So yeah, okay-ish. Now with regards to kills, Matoosh, did he have some hero units? This Panzer IV did good, that was in the town in the south. This Pak 40 did quite good. This Panzergren, finally someone with the Panzerfaust took out a Panzer as well. This Pak 40 did a lot. Yeah. Losses. So this Pak 37, good job. The Stück 3Es were worth their money, I think. The 50 points. Sturmpioneer killed several other Sturmpioneers. The Volkssturm, or as it's called here, Volksturm, which is like a people tower. Stück 3E. The Volkssturm units actually did pretty decently, considering their cost of only 15 in particular. The Marder 3 here in the south, I think, took out 2 Panthers. The Wurfrahmen did some suppression and some killing. It didn't kill that much, as you can see. Panzerwerfer, same, but it was a helpful tool for the pushes. The Flak-Feeling got some kills, even a Panther kill. Tiger did a good job. This Pioneer unit, impressive. Possibly that was, it killed the transporters, made them surrender or something. Stück 3, yeah. So congratulations to nodeCommander, commiserations to Matoosh, but there will be another match, at least one. I think it's best of 3. And we will see who will win the next battle. And the video will be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. CET. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.